Foot. Noun. 1. Countable, a biological structure found in many animals that is used for locomotion and that is frequently a separate organ at the terminal part of the leg. Translo. For example, a spider has 8 feet. 2. Countable, anatomy, specifically, a human foot, which is found below the ankle and is used for standing and walking. Translo. For example, southern Italy is shaped like a foot. 3. Uncountable, often used attributively, travel by walking. For example, we went there by foot because we could not afford a taxi. 4. Countable, the base or bottom of anything. Translo. For example, I'll meet you at the foot of the stairs. 5. Countable, the part of a flat surface on which the feet customarily rest. For example, we came and stood at the foot of the bed. 6. Countable, the end of a rectangular table opposite the head. Coord. For example, the host should sit at the foot of the table. 7. Countable, a short foot-like projection on the bottom of an object to support it. Translo. For example, the feet of the stove hold it a safe distance above the floor. 8. Countable, a unit of measure equal to 12 inches or 1/3 of a yard, equal to exactly 30.48 centimetra. Usage coord. 9. Countable, music, a unit of measure for organ pipes equal to the wavelength of 2 octaves above middle C, approximately 328 millimeters. 10. Military, collective, foot soldiers, infantry. Coord. For example, King John went to battle with 10,000 foot and 1,000 horse. 11. Countable, cigars, the end of a cigar which is lit, and usually cut before lighting. 12. Countable, sewing, the part of a sewing machine which presses downward on the fabric, and may also serve to move it forward. 13. Countable, printing, the bottommost part of a typed or printed page. Coord. 14. Printing, the base of a piece of type, forming the sides of the groove. 15. Countable, prosody, the basic measure of rhythm in a poem. Translo. 16. Countable, phonology, the parsing of syllables into prosodic constituents, which are used to determine the placement of stress in languages along with the notions of constituent heads. 17. Countable, nautical, the bottom edge of a sail. Coord. Translo. For example, to make the mainsail fuller in shape, the outhaul is eased to reduce the tension on the foot of the sail. 18. Countable, billiards, the end of a billiard or pool table behind the foot point where the balls are racked. 19. Countable, botany, in a bryophyte, that portion of a sporophyte which remains embedded within and attached to the parent gametophyte plant. 20. Countable, malacology, the muscular part of a bivalve mollusk or a gastropod by which it moves or holds its position on a surface. 21. Countable, molecular biology, the globular lower domain of a protein. Coord. 22. Countable, geometry, the point of intersection of one line with another that is perpendicular to it. 23. Uncountable, fundamental principle, basis, plan. 24. Uncountable, recognized condition, rank, footing. Foot. Verb. 1. Transitive, to use the foot to kick, usually a ball. 2. Transitive, to pay, a bill. 3. To tread to measure or music, to dance, to trip, to skip. For example, can we find and add a quotation of Dryden to this entry? 4 to walk. For example, can we find and add a quotation of Shakespeare to this entry? 5 to tread. For example, to foot the green. 6, obsolete, to set on foot, to establish, to land. 7 to renew the foot of, a stocking, etc. For example, can we find and add a quotation of Shakespeare to this entry? 8 to sum up, as the numbers in a column, sometimes with up. For example, to foot, or foot up, an account.